boy BG, man. We back at it, and we got Wack 100 out here claiming that he got some on a hard drive that could take Drake down, cause he fucking with top five, the knucklehead that's up there making videos on talking about he want Kendrick killed. If you ain't seen that little short I dropped, go check it out. But let's see what Wack 100 got going on.
I'm in there.
This just was real. I see you got top five up there.
Yeah, we got top five.
Drake need to get away from top five.
Why do you think he's bad news?
Bad news.
Why?
This is how much respect I got for you, Drake.
A hard drive? USB drive?
This is how much respect I have for you. I'm telling you, somebody listening, Drake, hear me, no troll, on Pyro. You need to get away from that dude. This has been in existence about 90 days, and I have made sure it hasn't went anywhere, personally. I think you know what I'm talking about. That dude with his mouth and the things he say does not support your career and as far as you come. I'm telling you as a brother, this is how much I got respect for you.
That's the red button?
Man, I've been saying that since dude got up on there talking about I'm Drake's shooter, and I'm like, bro, this nigga's a knucklehead. I wouldn't be caught around, dude, because you got people that do that type of crash out shit and they just say anything for the clout, talking about they out here catching bodies and I'm Drake's shooter. You already incriminate yourself, and then he got on live with academics.
And you two and your fucking nephew and your mom, everybody.
Yeah, Dad. Put dog owes me a favor. Put dog owes me a favor. It's been over. He owes me a favor.
I'm on the 25th floor.
Put dog owes me a favor, my yo.
Hold up. I just
There's two niggas I need dead. You and Kendrick.
Drake, I agree with Wack 100 with that one, man. I wouldn't be around that dude for nothing. You ain't got to talk if you're a real killer. What Wayne say? Real niggas move in silence like lasagna, man. Like, you don't be doing all that talking if you really about it. Let's see what Wack 100 is saying.
And if you have something here, I'm gonna let you plug into it and look at it when we're done.
What is it?
You're gonna see how much. Get the fuck away from top five, bro. Y'all world, remember, I'm warning Drake. He's gonna have you hemmed up, caught up, and cuffed up. Dude is reckless with his mouth. He ties you to things, and he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
This is how much respect I got for you.
I agree.
But not enough respect to not taunt him with it on a podcast.
Not taunting him with it. I'm just letting him know.
But the problem is, Drake ain't no street dude, so he's not going to recognize how dumb this dude is. He's saying, dude, like, oh yeah, he a real one. He a real hitter, man. He about that life. Real niggas will see this dude and be like, he's a fucking idiot. He's stupid. And he's going to get anybody around him caught up. Talking too reckless online like that, man. It's not smart. Not a smart thing to do.
What category might that fall into? Is it embarrassing sexual material? Is it someone being beaten in the streets? Is it what could it be?
You can't be tied to
some kind of confession.
You can't be tied to somebody, bro, that continuously wants to say they're tied to you. Bro, you seen him the other day? He said, yo, I want to kill two people. Kendrick Lamar being one of them.
Right.
Right. You can't, like, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Kind of funny.
No, that shit ain't funny because.
I mean, it's funny because you know he's not.
No,
he's not gonna do that.
No,
right?
we don't know because he proclaims to be a thug, a street motherfucker.
Right.
This is what he proclaims to be. So, so Lord forbid Kendrick goes up there.
I guarantee you, dude is going to end up in some shit that he's going to regret saying that shit. Regret saying a lot of shit, really. But, yeah, it was a couple videos where he's already been punked by some cats out in Toronto that don't like him. So it's like, you saying that shit about Kendrick, man. You might not run into some of Kendrick's goons. You going to run into somebody that fucks with Kendrick just on the strength that they like that dude. And they like, nigga, you talking about you going to kill my goat? You gonna kill the dude that I fuck with, and people gonna go up there and test him, man. So I guarantee you gonna find yourself in a world of hurt soon enough. I don't wish nothing on nobody, but saying you want somebody dead, especially a biggest figure as Kendrick, is stupid. Now, if I was Drake and I heard that shit, I would have called old boy like, man, get online, bro, and say you're just fucking around. And after he gets online and says that shit, if I was Drake, I would delete that nigga's number, block him, like, man, or let him know, like, I can't fuck with you, bro. You too messy. But Drake's not gonna do that. We know Drake's not gonna do that.
To a sold out show in Toronto, right?
You can't kill that.
Wait, and something happens.
He's gonna take claim.
Drake, you might as well have done it. Niggas is on your line. Dude does and says too much shit. He's a dummy. When you see what's on this drive right here, he's a fucking dummy. Stupid dummy. I promise you, Drake, I swear to God, bro, get rid of this dude, right? You can't say or do things, bro, around and be tied to somebody like that and think it's cool.
He's definitely probably the most mixy person that we've really seen Drake around, period.
We've seen him get mushed and kicked in his ass. This is a fact. It's on the internet.
That's his villain origin story. That's how he became a hitter.
No, we seen this dude get mushed and kicked in the ass. And he goes up there and says, Drake brought me to watch for 200. I kill a motherfucker over Drake. I got this, I got that. He doing way out stupid ass shit on cameras, on people's private cameras, talking about in the name of this, he'll do that. One day he gonna look. I don't know. I'm starting to think he got something on Drake.
I think Drake just likes being associated with the boogeymen in his own city.
I would say that too. What Adam said, more than top 5 got some on Drake. I think Drake just see dude as like he a real street nigga, because Drake we all know is a square. So to Drake, this dude look like a real one. You know what I mean? But if he was a nigga that's really been in the streets and seen some real ones, you'd be like, this nigga's a clown. But Drake don't got that, that street knowledge, bro. So he's not seeing what a lot of us is seeing. But you would think some of his homeboys is really, some dudes from the neighborhood be like, Drake, man, stop fucking with dude. And he's not.
What?
I mean, he talks about himself like he's this crazy killer.
How many times have we seen this story?
What story?
People that's associated with the boogeyman in their city. What does it lead to?
But this is different because I don't think Drake's got a real hands-on connection with him. I don't think Drake's ordering bodies through top 5.
This right here?
Oh, Lord. The way you're dangling that thing, I mean, you're trying to really freak me out here.
Watch this.
Uh-oh.
Watch this.
Watch this.
No, watch this.
Who we calling?
Hello.
Babe.
Hold it right.
That hard drive that's on my keychain. What artist have I been keeping safe, keeping that on me?
Drake.
Is there a dumb, stupid motherfucker on there that can have him twisted?
Absolutely.
Have I not been single-handedly? How many people didn't call me and I told them, nah, can't happen?
A lot.
All right, babe.
TDE wants this material?
They don't know I have it.
So you know what dude is probably on there. He's probably on there incriminating himself, saying, yeah, I did this because of Drake. Drake told me something and I went and did it. That's what I would surmise from that right there, is dude's online talking reckless or on the phone or on something because he talks too damn much, claiming he did something for Drake, something that's illegal. Don't know what it is, but that's what I would take from that.
Oh, what if they ask for it?
They're not. They ain't them type of people.
Okay. Who's asking for it?
Listen, man. Drake, I fuck with you. When 200,000 came up missing from your crib, I made some calls. It come back. You showed us mad love, me and Game. So this ain't about none of that. I'm telling you, as a brother, get the fuck away from that top 5 dude. When I see you in person.
And I don't think Wack is lying. I think, Wack is definitely somebody that is opportunist, so he's going to use something to make something out of it. That's probably why he brought that on, like, hey, I'm about to show this, instead of just saying it in the background, like, hey, bro, I got something, so you need to leave it alone. He had that, so he's like, I'm going to use it to get some views, some streams, which they definitely getting, saying you got some dirt on somebody. It's smart, you know what I mean? Financial-wise, it's smart. Warning Drake is something you could have did in the background, but, hey, I ain't judging.
I'm going to put it in your hands. Get away from that dude, man.
Wow. Top 5. We need a response. We need to know what you say to the rooster across from.
Top 5 says so much dumb shit, though. I don't even think he knows what the hell could be on there. He probably got some English, but he's probably like, I just said so much stupid shit. It could be anything. And he's so much of an idiot, he probably don't give a shit. Unfortunately.
From me right now. Damn. Sounds serious. You didn't even tell me before we got in here?
It's been on me for a couple months. I ain't told nobody.
Wow. You could really blow up the whole world, huh?
Nah, wouldn't do it.
I feel like you're gonna get on stream with academics and tell him what it is. Like,
nah, he part of the Cash Money family. Stunning my brother, my business partner, give me Slim. He loved.
He's gonna be on academic show in a couple of days. The act is gonna ask him, top 5, I mean, he's gonna ask him, what does Wack have on you? And he's probably gonna say some stupid shit. Yeah, but I think that's what's gonna happen. But let's look at a little bit more.
Drake, he expressed that to me. Drake ain't never did nothing wrong to me.
So you told Birdman what's on this hard drive? You're sharing it with your woman. Pillow talking.
No. Who the fuck you think created the drive?
You can't create your own drive?
I don't do none of that.
You just plug it in and put the...
Did he take a shot at Kendrick in the song?
Nothing I know.
The song was
but
100. I don't either pull it up. So, it was gay.
Kendrick at that time? Nobody really knew they were beefing at all at that
We
time.
didn't know about no Kendrick Drake beef. It was just Drake called, came like, yo, man, let's shoot this shit.
Oh, he's talking about the video or Game, and Game brought Drake out to the hood and shot the video. Adam asking if y'all knew that was gonna be, if that was Drake was trying to use that to get at Kendrick.
And I did all the clearance shit over there with me and Stunner. So I did my end. So I like the artist to deal with the artist. No Game, he came up with the treatment, and he like, shit, nigga, we gonna go to my neighborhood and shoot it. And Drake like, all right, fuck it. Matter of fact, he said, let me bring my camera crew. He covered the camera crew call. He pulled up. So, you know, it was Game's idea. Drake could have did some scary shit and just said, nah, I ain't coming to Compton. So it was Game's idea. He pulled up. Like, you know, wasn't nobody thinking about no Drake, Kendrick beat. That was just all love that day. He took pictures with all the kids, with the people on the block. So I'm not even crossing that with, did he take a shot at Kendrick in the song?
Not that I
The
know
song
of.
was
But
100. I don't.
either way, though, like, I feel like Drake is capable of sending shots in such subtle ways that almost nobody picks up on him at the time. And I could see him thinking in the back of his head, oh, that's perfect. Let's go shoot the video there.
Yeah, because he's petty as shit. They've been sending subliminals at each other for years. I mean, no doubt, but Drake's a petty ass nigga, so that could be something he'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this little bit of, you know. I think Drake would have did that. I think that's something that he did. Game probably just had Drake out shoot a video, but Drake thinking this is gonna, you know, tell Kendrick I'm up in your hood, nigga.
Because it'll be a little tiny shot at Kendrick, and that nobody else thought of it in the whole production, but he knew.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You can't take a shot at Kendrick on our watch. They knew we was over there.
But that's why he didn't say, oh, I love that idea because Game, secretly, I want to get a Kendrick and I don't want to make it too overt or whatever. He wouldn't say that. He would just say, yeah, all right, cool. I'll show up, I'll do the video. I'll bring my camera.
What I'm saying is if Kendrick and Kendrick homies was there. What the
Even better.
West Side was there. So
Even better.
It wasn't no shot going on like that. Like, it wasn't no disrespect. Ain't nobody finna let no.
It ain't gonna be a shot, but Drake could do something like that. Just be like, you know, Kendrick gonna see this and he gonna know I'm in his neighborhood. This is gonna piss him off. Do shit to piss somebody off. I can see Drake doing that shit. That's why I think he's made so many enemies, you know, in the industry over the years. And that's why all these dudes came out to diss him, is because he pissed a lot of people off. But because he was Drake the hit maker, niggas kind of let shit slide. And Kendrick opened them floodgates like, all right, now we can go at Drake.
Nobody disrespect Kendrick and then come to their city and do that. Like, that wasn't even going on. Like, whatever going on now wasn't going on back then. If they had some private shit going on, we don't know. What we talking, 2015, 2016, some shit like that? I think that was Doc 2.5, the double CD. I don't, that was never the chatter. And then Top them knew we was over there. Wherever I'm at, Top at. So if it had been a problem, it just would have been a problem. You know what I'm saying? 2 T's know the whole landscape of that over there. You know, the whole team know the whole landscape. So that day, that was just about, I felt like Drake showing Game some love, showing us some love. Yeah. I don't even mix that with that. Because when you start doing that, now you want to be like, Game sided against Kendrick with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Now here comes some bullshit.
But nobody even.
But that's what it looked like. You know what I mean? I feel what Wack saying, but optics is everything, man. And Game do look like he sided with Drake. And to me, it happened when he did that video. And he was basically like, yeah, Drake is my brother, you know what I mean? And Kendrick is my homeboy. That little bit right there. Drake's your brother, but Kendrick is just your homeboy. So you saying you closer with Drake than Kendrick. And Game might not did that shit on purpose, but that's how it looked. And I think Kendrick took it like, that's your brother, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Who fuck with you tougher? You know what I mean? Drake can fuck with you on the industry shit, but Kendrick, like, nigga, we from the same neighborhood. Well, not same neighborhood, but we both from Compton, you feel me? So I think when Kendrick made Whacked Out Murals and he was like, you know, I'm going to pick a side for you, that was a shot at Game and, you know, a couple other people. But I definitely think he saw that and took it as you're siding with Drake.
Knew anything. And to be fair,
He didn't know nothing about no issues.
Game is one of the only people that have really stayed down with Drake through this whole thing.
No.
Seen infinite
Ain't
people
no
flip
stay
on him.
down with shit. Game is a nigga that jump in fights. And he saw Rick Ross over there side busting, right? Drake is his partner. Kendrick his little brother, right? So
He said
they
opposite
doing
the
their thing. It's
last
a rap
time.
beef. It ain't like niggas ain't got robbed over here. This didn't happen over there. Niggas is enjoying the, you know, the back and forth. So you got a nigga over here side busting. Where we come from, when we see a nigga side busting, yeah, whoop that nigga ass. Yeah, get that nigga. A nigga from the other side gonna say, homie, what's happening with you? Huh? What's happening with you? Nigga ain't gotta know a motherfucking name or nothing. Homie, what's happening with you? What's happening with you? That's all Game did with Rick Ross. Hey, Ross, listen, bro, you doing too much side busting. What's happening with you?
Okay.
But what Game should have did was, in that song where while he was dissing Ross, he should have showed love to Kendrick. I mean, like, hey, it's a way to do it to where it's like, you know, I fuck with both of y'all, but fuck Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Because I don't like that fat nigga. He could have did that shit just by jumping in it against somebody that's going against Drake. Kind of make it seem like you're on Drake's side. Like I said, optics is everything, man. So Game, he has a history of not putting himself in the best light when it comes to who he's fucking with and who he's not fucking with. Just like when he got on Drink Champs and went at Drake, talking about Kanye is my, I'm homeboy and Kanye did more for me than Dre did my whole career. That wasn't a smart move, you know what I mean? So he's had a lot of iffy ass statements where he kind of put his foot in his mouth.
You know, it ain't like, did you even hear Kendrick make mention of Rick Ross in the whole battle?
No.
Right? It wasn't no Voltron going on. There's just a nigga over here side busting.
In comparison to Drake, where Drake like on some of
Yeah, it was, a lot of niggas jumping into side busting. I agree with that. Like I said, people saw it was okay to get on Drake and they jumped in. Kendrick was like, he didn't mention nobody.
the biggest songs in that battle, he took aim at a whole bunch of people. Kendrick, in comparison, kept it mostly about
Now, Drake versus Ross, Game chose Drake. Drake versus Kendrick, Game stayed neutral.
Makes sense.
That's all that was, bro. He a friend of both. And I'm going to be real. If it would have been somebody on the other side, any of them artists, doing that to Kendrick, Game would have did the same shit. Let it would have been another artist like doing what Rick Ross was doing to Drake, doing it to Kendrick. Game would have did the same shit. What's happening with you?
There's like a big incentive to not jump in fights in the industry.
No, Game is going to jump in fights. He jumping in fights. If it's somebody he's jumping in.
He's old school.
And you don't want to battle rap because that nigga don't know how to stop. You know, Rick Ross, he made the right decision. Keep talking about your money, talking about your success, cool. But boy, you don't want to talk about that microphone. And I know some things that's in Game's phone. He would have embarrassed Rick Ross.
Really?
Yes.
Game can rap his ass off, and that nigga can battle rap. When he spit them 300 bars, man, Game can go in. But like I said, he made himself look bad jumping on internet trying to speak on shit. Like I said, you should just stayed out of it. Really spoke on Rick Ross, but then kind of said, man, I love Drake and Kendrick, and I hope, both of y'all get it in. Do something like that, because it looked bad how you came off, bro.
What kind of stuff? Is it similar to that hard drive?
Oh, no, some other kind of shit. Yeah. Let's just say, Rick Ross, you've been tainted.
Tainted?
Yeah.
You've been tainted. Hell of a way to hit it, man. But yeah, what do y'all think about Wack 100 having a hard drive that can incriminate Drake and Top 5, man? Do y'all think that's some legit shit, or y'all think he out here just bluffing? Let me know what y'all think. But till next time, man, like, share, and subscribe, and I'm out of here. Peace.